Hi everybody, welcome back to M&E. Today we're back in the kitchen, and since we're now in November, you know what that means. It means that Thanksgiving is quickly approaching. Where does the time go? It just seems like it was Halloween. Anyway, today we're going to be making my grandmother's stuffing. That is one of the best I've ever had, and it's the only thing I look forward to when it comes to Thanksgiving. Now, it's not on paper anymore, it's just from my memory of her when she used to make it, although I did add one ingredient to it, and that's the only alteration that I made that I remember, of. Anyway, I did cover this in a video a while back where I made Thanksgiving duck. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. I go over briefly the stuffing, but this time I figured I would make the stuffing video on its own, give it its own showcase, because technically it can be its own standalone meal. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over the ingredients we have right here, and then we're gonna get right to cooking it. So let's go over the ingredients we'll be using for the stuffing. We're gonna use mild Italian sausage. Now you can use spicy if you wish, or sweet. These are 5 sausages. They're cut in slices with the casing still on. Bronsonville, I think is it Bronsonville? Johnsonville. 4 teaspoons of butter, 1 cup of red wine, 1.5 cups of chicken stock, 1 cup of celery sliced, and 1 cup of apple sliced. And the best part is that you can cheat on this recipe. Now, I use the stovetop pre-made stuffing mix. Now you can use your own stuffing if you wish to. If you want to go through the process of doing the breadcrumbs and whatnot, then by all means go ahead and do that. This is just a little bit of a time saver, and you know, time is always of the essence when we're preparing a meal, especially if it's for a lot of people. This is a portion size for my wife and I. Usually I make a larger portion and that we're having friends or family, but in this case, if you are going to have friends and family over, then go ahead and you can double the recipe here. Now, when it comes to seasoning, like salt and pepper, you want to do that to taste. There's obviously sodium and salt in some of this here, so you just want to go with it as you cook the stuffing. So let's go ahead and get cooking. All right, we're going to start off by heating up our pan. Stainless steel 12-inch pan by Made In. Yeah, I did a review on these a while ago, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that video out as well. And we're gonna go ahead and heat up our pan. All right, you'll go ahead and add your oil. I'm using avocado oil. Let that get nice and hot. Now you want to cook the sausage fully. Get a nice sear on it, nice browning. And obviously you want to get them to temperature. You don't want to mess around with pork. Now this is probably the best, or my favorite part of this stuffing is the sausage. I've never had anyone else create this before, other than my grandmother. It's awesome. Now obviously this is the longest portion of this recipe, is cooking your sausage and making sure it's cooked thoroughly. This is where, once you're done with this, everything is smooth sailing. That's why I'm saying if you were pressed for time and you didn't want to go through the process of ahead of time making all the bread crumbs and all that kind of stuff, go ahead and get the box mix. Okay, now that your sausage is done, you want to take your cup and a half of beef stock, your knob of butter, get in there, splish splash. You want to bring that to a boil. Now, obviously, we're doing the box stuffing, the box O stuffing, and the box O stuffing says to use water. You can use water, obviously, that's what it says. But I prefer a little more flavor, so that's why I'm adding the chicken stock to it. All right, we're getting to a boil now, and now I'm gonna go ahead and toss in my celery. And my apple. Give that a quick stir. Okay, and while that's boiling, then you want to go ahead and throw in your breadcrumbs or mix. Stir that all around. Get it nice and good. Make sure that all that stock gets absorbed by the breadcrumbs or your mix, depending on which way you want to do it. Make sure all that liquid gets absorbed into the mix. Let's go ahead and take your sausage and mix it in. Okay, once that's all mixed in and everything looks like it's absorbed, now here comes the best part. Granny loved her wine, and she loved putting wine in her stuffing. And you're saying, oh my God, that's a lot of wine. Yeah, it is. Get it all mixed there. Turn up your heat a bit. So you want that obviously to reduce. A little pinch of pepper, a tad bit of salt. Doesn't need very much. Mix. All right, as you can see here, we're just about done. It's a very moist dish. I do think that I may have gone a little overboard with the cup of wine. I think I got my wires crossed for the other version that I make where it's a larger portion. Half a cup of wine would probably be all you need. However, this still is gonna taste delicious, and I think it tastes good. And now I'm gonna have my tester of taste come over here. She'll tell me because she hates stuffing. Let's see if she hates my stuffing. So why don't you come over here? I'll get you a clean spoon so we don't gross out the people on YouTube. Make sure you get the sausage and the apple and get a nice bite. Careful, it might be hot.
There's some apple, there's some sausage.
That bad, huh? Oh. Well, how bad is it?
Fucking delicious.
Oh, you're so full of it.
Can I go in for a second?
Go in for a second and tell me
Should
what's...
I get another spoon?
No, you can use it. We're the only ones eating it, so... So tell me what you think. I think I put too much wine in.
You could never have too much wine. And actually, I barely taste the wine.
Really?
Yeah. No, so you're good.
Right.
I must continue to taste.
Are you gonna... It's not a buffet. I don't know. I don't know.
It's very good.
I don't know if I believe you. We're just gonna sit here and peck at this all night. And...
It's very good. You know I don't like stuffing.
It's okay with the salt and pepper because it's already salty.
It's a little on the salty side, but you know I like salty food, so.
Yeah, I did add just a little bit. It probably was fine the way it is. Plus, once this is left over in the fridge the next day is when this actually tastes the best. But it's definitely not going to be dry. I know a lot of people don't like stuffing because it's dry. This is not going to be dry. This is super moist, right, Frankie?
He said yeah.
Frankie gives it 2 paws up, I guess. So anyway, that's going to be. You done with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for coming out and taking time out of your busy schedule.
You're welcome.
All right. You heard it here first, folks. She said that it was delicious. She is my wife. She's not allowed to lie to me because I'm not allowed to lie to her. Anyway, this is a good dish. I do like it. I would cut back on the wine just a tad. I would do a half a cup instead of a full cup for this 1 serving portion. You should go ahead and try this for Thanksgiving or for Christmas or both. It's delicious. So if you are tired of regular stuffing and you want to try something different, maybe you want to try this ahead of time before Thanksgiving. Do a trial run or something to see if you actually like it or if it's actually any good. Then that way you can come back in the comments and leave me a comment and tell me if it was good or bad or if I should just stop trying to cook anything at all. Either way, I would like your feedback. If you found this video interesting or enjoyable or whatever, please hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and especially on the holidays, it's very nice to do that. You don't have to get me a gift. You can just hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I'd appreciate that, okay? Anyway, so...
Oh, look. Damn it.
Happy holidays from my family to yours. Happy Thanksgiving. Enough said. Bye.